All right, it's that time of year again, and if you're anything like two-thirds of us, money is definitely on your mind. But you know how resolutions can go, so instead of just making a promise, let's actually build a plan. Think of this as your financial blueprint for a stronger 2026, and we're getting started right now. So let's start with the big one. Why do so many of our best-laid financial plans just fizzle out by February? Well, it's probably not about a lack of willpower. The real culprit? Usually, it's a lack of clarity. And you know what? Financial advisor Beck Dillon Hensby absolutely nails it with this quote. Vague wishes like, I want to be better with money, well, they're pretty much destined to fail. The key, the real secret, is getting super specific about the outcomes you want. So let's do that. Okay, first things first. We're going to build a rock-solid foundation for your finances with 3 really powerful habits you can start using like today. Here's the game plan, and it's pretty simple. First, you got to know where you're going. Second, you prioritize your own wealth building. And third, you master the fundamentals before you even think about doing anything else. So habit number 1 is a big mindset shift. Stop asking yourself things like, should I pay off my house or invest? Should I put money in my retirement account or maybe do something else? Instead, start by defining the outcome you're trying to achieve. Once you have a clear destination, picking the right road to get there becomes so much easier. Now, for our second habit, I want you to just focus on this number, 10%. That's it. This one little number, when you use it the right way, has the power to totally transform your financial life. Seriously, let me show you what I mean. This amazing idea, which advisor Kane Learson points out here, actually comes from a book that's 100 years old called The Richest Man in Babylon. And the rule is so simple. Before you pay your rent, your bills, your groceries, you pay yourself 10% of your income. It's this incredible mental shift away from trying to save what's left over to making wealth building the very first thing you do. And our third habit is all about mastering these 4 basics. You know, way too often, people chase after risky investments when their financial house is built on a shaky foundation. You need these 4 pillars to be solid first. An emergency fund, so life's little surprises don't completely derail you. Insurance, to protect against the big catastrophic stuff. An up-to-date estate plan, so your wishes are crystal clear. And finally, intentional cash flow, so you are always in the driver's seat. You know, knowing what not to do is just as important as knowing what to do. So let's flip the script and look at 2 habits you really need to leave behind. First on the chopping block is this sneaky one, lifestyle creep. It's that thing that happens when your income goes up and so does your spending. You get a raise and suddenly, without even realizing it, you're spending more on subscriptions, eating out, you name it. It feels good for a minute, but it quietly eats away at your ability to build any real wealth. So how do you fight it? Well, advisor Kane Learson has a fantastic, really practical solution. Do a direct debit audit. Just go through your bank statements, line by line, every streaming service, every gym membership, every little subscription box, and ask yourself, honestly, am I still getting real value from this? I promise, the results might just shock you. Okay, the second habit we need to dump is confusing activity with progress. You know, constantly tinkering with your budget or switching around your accounts. It feels productive, right? But a lot of the time, it's just busy work. If what you're doing isn't an intentional step toward that specific goal you set, you're really just spinning your wheels. See, building a strong financial future isn't about complicated spreadsheets and fancy strategies. It's really just about making simple, consistent choices. So now let's put this all together into your 2026 blueprint. And here it is. This is your entire money makeover, all on a single slide. On the left, you've got the 3 powerful habits to adopt. On the right, the 2 you need to dump. Just focus on that adopt column and make a conscious effort to avoid everything in the dump column. It's really that straightforward. You know, at the end of the day, this isn't just about saving a bit more money. It's about giving you the tools to consciously and intentionally design the life you really want to live. The plan is right here. It's in your hands. So the only question left is, what are you going to build with it?